Hey guys, I'm Gent on occasion, and today, more XENONAUTS 2, and of course everything's kind of kicked off now, which is why we're on this screen, here, rather than about to go into a mission. Funding reports in a day, and then we've got to decide how we're going to spend our first influx of money to, you know, defend against the sort of invasion that is now kicking off. We are going to get a lot more money than we did the previous months, which is good, but ideally, we need to build 2 new bases, a total of 5 new interceptors. Like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 9 defense batteries. We need to recruit some new troops. We are building another lab, but ideally we also need another workshop, that's the one. We need another hangar, so we also with the interceptors, we need 5 more hangars and 5 more interceptors. We need a lot. We need so much. So much stuff. Oh, it's going to be really bad. Also, we're probably needing another living quarters before long, because scientists and engineers count towards this as well. And how many is it per lab? Okay, it's 5, but there's an adjacency bonus, so it's going to be 7 each. 7 for each new one we build. So that's a problem. Yeah. We need another living quarters too. We're going to need to build that, like, right away. Because we can get them. And we need that. Yeah, alright. We need everything. We need everything. And here we go. Okay, so total income was 2.6 million. We have 1.7 total, which is awesome. How awesome is that? Very awesome. Love it. In fact, our expenses have got a little cheaper too, and I'm not entirely sure why. Is it because someone died and we're not paying their salary anymore? Could literally be that. It could be because people died. That's awkward. Maybe. Right. Yep. Cool. So as you can see, North America and Soviet Russia, they give us the most amount of money. They give us the most. And they're the ones that we're not really protecting right now. So that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah. So we're doing Europe and Africa and Middle East, which are, like, pretty low. Yeah. That's what we're protecting. Awkward. But hey, it's America and the USSR. They can look after themselves, right? Right? Yeah. Well, the USSR apparently not, because they've got lots of bogeymen here, so we should probably do something about that. Also, I would like to make our... That's the wrong button. I would like to make our scientists' wages cheaper as well, because we are going to pay the wages for all the new recruits as well, which is a problem. Alright, so, main base. Oh wait, no, so we have 2.6 million. Hang on, what? Funding report. We got 2.6 million. You can see it's already fluctuating. Yeah, you can already see. That was strange. Oh wow, if you just lose 2 regions, you lose. I don't understand how we got that much. I feel like it didn't take away our expenses. Did we just get like a one-off? I feel like we're only supposed to have 1.7 there, so how did we end up with that much? I really don't know how that... Okay, I guess I'm just reading that... I was reading that screen wrong. I don't know, but that's awesome. That's a really good amount of money. I don't entirely understand how we have it, but I'm not going to argue, basically. So, we're going to need... also another radar array would be good too. That would be good too, actually. No. Oh, we might need a new storeroom as well, actually. Given the fact that we're on, like, 83 now. Because we're getting a lot of alloys and lenium. We're going to be spending a lot of those, but we're also going to be building, like, a lot of things, like, you know, the extra sniper rifles and all sorts. So we might need more of that. Well, for now, okay, I'm going to build a workshop. I'm going to build a hangar. How do I rotate you? Rotate button. There we go. I'm going to build a hangar. Then I'm going to build a missile battery. Yeah, I think 2 missile batteries down here. I could build another one down there, probably. But are we going to want a 3rd training room? Probably not. We probably won't need a 3rd one. Probably not. But yeah, would 2 missile batteries be enough? Hopefully. I hope they are. And we still have plenty of power capacity because the Elenium generators are very good. So we have 1.5 million left. That's a lot of cash, and we've just built a bunch. But we are also going to need living quarters. So this is amazing that we can suddenly do all this. That's really cool. But you actually need to build these. They cost $500,000 each. And yeah, we need like another 5. Although we're probably going to get access to better ones before we do all that. Which just means we'll, you know, not need to build them. We'll need to build ones that probably cost a lot more. Or they'll cost the same, but we'll like, you know, give us something else. I don't know. Do we want a Mars combat platform? So actually, the research is about to be finished. So we're going to get heavy lasers. I'm going to want to make sure that these turn into laser batteries. And I'm also going to want to make sure we get the heavy lasers for our interceptor. So we can have like laser cannons and then the missiles too. Yeah. Oh boy. Is that everything we need for now? I mean, I would love to get the sentry, the Mars combat platforms and some sentry guns. I would love them. Probably get some spare armor again. Just queue that up. And I guess I'm going to queue up some of these as well. Just one of each. Oh, hang on. That was stupid. Where am I? Precision laser, laser machine gun, and then, yeah, okay, these two I'm getting rid of. Hang on. Because it's the laser pistol I want, and the laser shotgun. And the laser rifle. I don't know why I started at precision laser and went down. But there we go. Do the pistols last. Okay, how does that all look? Not bad. So I'll have one laser shotgun, one accelerated shotgun. So we'll have some energy, some mag weapons, basically. So we'll see how that all goes. So that is only 10 hours. But that's like 5 days, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we're talking like 21 days probably. Something like that. It's quite a lot. And we are going to have to interrupt that with the heavy weapons, the heavy lasers as well. So most of the month will just be trying to get the kit we need. Oh boy. Right. So this is nice though. We can request Elenium. I'm going to keep saying Illyrium, I'm sorry. We can request alloys. We can raise funds. We can reduce panic. We can identify recruits, which we are going to do. You know, should we do that now? It only costs 5, which is pretty good. So let's have a quick look at our soldiers. Recruit soldiers. We did grab the best from here, didn't we? Oliver was from this lot. So, yeah, there were some good ones that we grabbed. Really high accuracy there. Even higher accuracy, but like no strength. They won't even be able to carry a sniper rifle. I'm not sure any of these are good enough. So I've got a few names left in the kitty. I'm a few days ahead of recording. But if you do want a name in, you'll probably get it in if you send a donation. So bear that in mind. Daily increase. I mean, we could wait 5 days. I'm not sure I want to, though. I'm going to refresh the soldier pool. So if the current pool of hireable soldiers is unsatisfactory, Operations Division can task their agents with locating a new group of recruitable soldiers for you to choose from. You'd think that would get cheaper now that we have, you know, the world government's backing. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more bright green here, which is good. Basically no HP, but this could be a very good sniper with their really high accuracy. Time units are a bit low, though. I think they'd probably be a better sniper just because they've got everything else is a little higher. They seem really good across the board. Just like a good average. Let's recruit them. Let's recruit them. I think Natalie Johnson here. I mean, that's not going to be her name. We're going to rename her. This is it. When we recruit people into the XENONAUTS, right, in order to protect their identities, we rename them all. That's how that works. Yeah, you guys didn't know, but that's how it works. Really high strength, not very high time units, though. That's a bit of a bummer. I was thinking go low accuracy and see who could have, like, if the other stats are good, then we could have, you know, assault. Have some assaults. Let's check strength. The strength is pretty high there. Again, not a lot of time units. That's actually one thing's a bit lacking on this group, it's time units, but they are all going to get a load of training, so they are all going to get a lot better. They are all going to get much better. The fact there's no red on Sultan is actually pretty good. Like, not bad accuracy, pretty good strength, pretty good reflexes. They'd be good riflemen that we could just set up and they can just, like, shoot anything that runs into view, right? But yeah, recruitment does actually cost a fair bit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not bad. That would help, you know, fill up our ranks a bit. Apart from the worthless recruitment pool, Drew, with his incredibly mustached face, it's not bad. I mean, just a big accuracy here, and a big strength makes me think this could be a good heavy. But it's just the worthless HP here. I mean, it'll go up, but yeah, pretty bad time units. I don't know. Maybe that's good. I think the accuracy and strength is pretty good. If it's a character that's just going to sit tight, I think they'll be really useful. But it is tough, because like high time units on a heavy is really handy, because it's so difficult to... like, if you need to move even an inch, you then can't fire. So you need loads of time units, not so you can move and then fire, but so you can move like loads to reposition, so you can stay still for a couple of turns, you know, to make that move worthwhile. Or else you're always just playing catch up. So, you know, that's where we're having some problems with Thingy, our heavy. You know, Thingy. You remember Thingy. We all remember Thingy. Not King Bobo. Max Mimir. He doesn't have a huge amount of time units. Yeah, the giant Max Mimir. He's a little low on time units. Right, so... yeah, okay, you keep building. God, I'm dreading the next lot of UFOs that show up. Given the power of the laser is mostly constrained by the limitations on its size and weight, it is rather unsurprising that vehicle-mounted and aircraft-mounted laser weapons pack a far greater punch than their infantry equivalents. The laser cannon demonstrates this clearly. Although it functions differently to our existing vehicle cannon, it fulfills a similar role. However, the laser bolt it produces is even more destructive than the high-caliber round it replaces, and can blow many targets and most terrain apart with a single shot. Scale this design up until it poses a credible threat to a UFO, and you have the Laser Lance. This weapon can be fitted to our interceptors as a superior alternative to our existing autocannons, with a lower overall rate of fire, but a longer range and considerably higher damage per shot. More deadly still are the gargantuan lasers that we could mount in our ground-to-air defense batteries. These enormous weapons would draw power directly from the base generators, allowing them to blast approaching UFOs with a bolt of energy sufficiently powerful to destroy many smaller extraterrestrial craft outright, which is the plan. In each case, these weapons operate on the same fundamental principles as their smaller cousins, using a nanosecond pulsed laser beam to superheat the surface of the target until it vaporizes. They thus share the same strengths and weaknesses: excellent armor destruction, but poor armor penetration. You can begin construction on any of these projects in our engineering department immediately. Amazing. Love it. Love it. So, yeah, the laser cannon and laser auto rifle. These are both to equip on our Mars. On our Mars. So you can have a laser in whichever slot you want. You can have the laser cannon instead of the rockets, and you can have a laser auto rifle instead of the, you know, the little just standard auto rifle. But the laser lance is for our interceptors, and the battery upgrade is an upgrade. Alright, so you might have thought, oh, but you're already building the missile ones. It's okay. There'll be laser ones. We just need to do the project. So base upgrades. Alright, 250k for that, which is pretty great. Laser lance. We need to build these. We need to build these separately. Crap. And we need to build these separately too. I thought these were upgrades too. They're not. They're not. The mag weapon was an upgrade. Christ. So yeah, we need more Elenium for that. We don't need any Elenium for this though. So we can start that. At least queue it up. But yeah, that's a bummer. Hate that. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. So it's going to take 3 days, 16 hours. When it's there, we have 15 days for the missile battery. So I could put that in the middle somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Maybe it's a little late. So let's see, like... so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then the remaining is sort of like half a day each. So I think that would be about 15. In which case we should put that a little sooner. And then we'll have a precision laser, and then everything else, I suppose. Cool. Cool. Although, actually, if we're going to have that laser, let's do like a laser shotgun first. Because that way we'll actually equip it. Because we're going to have an accelerated rifle. Right? We've got an accelerated, like, sniper rifle. And we only tend to take one sniper with us. So let's not double up on that. Let's do a shotgun, so we have someone with a laser shotgun and then go into battle. Because really, it's the shotguns that we need to make sure kill stuff. Right? Because you're right next to the enemy when you're using one, so you really need it to land the killing blow. More important. Can't plink away at something when you're, like, basically sat on its lap. Okay. No research project. Oh, crap. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I suppose we could do some research. Sure, why not? So UFO hull plating. We'll get better armor, hopefully. Which will be more stuff that we have to build. So, we're not going to get that done for a while, but then that might just unlock the next research. That might be the research that unlocks the research for the specific types of armor. And then maybe we'll get a different research of an improved interceptor. So it might be an improved interceptor and improved personnel armor. You know? Maybe. But I'm not sure. These two, I want to do these. I want to make sure we can kill these two easily. The civilian, let's get an extra 10% damage on that. Because with its regeneration and everything, it's a pain. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm super nervous playing this now. Because I'm in the unknown now. I know stuff is ramping up at this point, and I don't know how bad it gets. So, our new squaddies have all arrived. So, I am going to quickly name them, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, so, welcome aboard Raiden. He's going to test his might, I assume. Mortal Kombat joke. Anyway, Robin Banner, Sashumi, Neon, Cacnafine? Is it like caffeine? I don't know. Cacnafine, something. And Shish Kebab. Who I assume is called Bob. I assume he's called Robert. That's what I'm assuming. He looks like he's called Robert. So yeah, cool. Very cool bunch. I like it. We got new guys. Their stats are going to be rubbish, but they're going to be in training, which is great. I think I probably should have tried to hire some people sooner, but as you can see, it cost us quite a lot of money, so we couldn't really afford it. We should be able to identify more recruits. Yeah, probably like once a month, I think. Get a few new people. If we lose more than 6 people this month, then I think we're in danger. I think we're in trouble. So, we'll see. Speed the game up. UFO detected, size medium. Great, that's the best size. It's the best one. It's the best size. Alright, tail them to the overland. Oh, you cheeky sod. You're kidding me. Oh, thank God. Thank God. For a second there, I thought they were just going to prat about over the ocean until we could, until we ran out of power, basically. Alright, we're going to start this way. We still have the accelerated cannon. We got the missiles, so we'll do well. We'll do well here, okay? These guys are pretty easy to deal with. But I am going to put the speed down, because sometimes things get a bit away from me in these. So it's F to toggle this, and Q and E to roll, by the way. So now we can start rolling. Why aren't you shooting the missiles? Oh, now you are. That was odd. Huh. Oh, it actually shows the range on them. They're insane. So, no damage at all. That's what I like to see. Okay, 48% fuel. So we still had quite a lot of fuel, despite the ridiculous, whatever. Tactical mission. This will cost us 100 operational points to do it ourselves, which is really sad, because doing a crash site mission in a dockyard sounds really cool, but we are going to start earning a lot more money from doing this stuff. So, hopefully that's all good. Hopefully it'll all work out well. The extra presence of UFOs, the extra money. Maybe we have way more money than I thought we did. We had oil rig strafed, there's a bunch of stuff over here getting destroyed. I'm a little worried about all that. But it doesn't seem too bad. Panic doesn't seem to be rising too much. I mean, a little high in Soviet Union. Our engineers at Scott the Base have completed work on the accelerated rifle. Now for the pistol. So it's 53. So, alright. It's not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna be that quick, all this stuff changing. I mean, it is daily, I guess. So I guess it will change quite quick. Ugh. Oh, crap. Do I send an interceptor over there? Because just like zigzagging up and down here a little bit was half our fuel. If I'm all the way over here, and then suddenly a UFO shows up over here, I'm going to get back to base, refuel, and everything will be destroyed. I think I just need to ignore it. Oh, there was something else up there too. So they're going quite slow, but like towards Latin America, maybe? I mean, they might just be running around. You saw the way that one like zigzagged. Until we get more radars, I don't know what to do. I really don't. We need 100 operational points to construct a new base. And it's going to cost us like 1.25 million or something. So yeah, we can't do anything about it yet. Yeah, see, look, they went back up that way. I would have been down here trying to catch them otherwise. Yeah, we definitely need more radar so we can have a slightly wider circle too. Alright, observation on the civilians. Cool. So we kind of knew all that anyway. All the stats and stuff. But got to remember though, 90 health on these guys. Having spent some time observing our captive, I feel I must express my admiration for your soldiers. Subduing such a fearsome beast could not have been easy. It wasn't easy. The civilian has been pacing the containment tube like a caged animal since it arrived, roaring furiously and throwing itself against the glass with such frequency that most of my staff have been forced to relocate to the other side of the laboratory. Basic communication was surprisingly simple to establish, as our captive has never been shy about demanding food whenever it is hungry, which is all the time. It speaks a rough guttural language with a limited vocabulary that proved simple to translate. Sadly, extracting meaningful information has been difficult. Civilians appear closer in intelligence to apes than humans, which makes them rather poor conversationalists, and raise some awkward questions about how they came to possess starships. Very fun. Testing their purported regenerative abilities proved more valuable for once. For once, it appears battlefield reports have not been exaggerated. My observations suggest the captive is capable of healing damaged tissue at such an astonishing rate that the matter urgently warrants further research. Nonetheless, the process still takes several minutes to complete, an eternity on the battlefield. Finishing these creatures off quickly will prevent it from becoming an issue. Not an eternity, single turn, actually. Although I guess... Hang on, wasn't it regeneration 50? Didn't it say regeneration 50? I think it did, didn't it? On the corpse? It's only 20. What's up with that? I have no idea. But now we get tissue regeneration, which is interesting. So analysis of alien surgical devices and regenerative stem cell samples may allow us to improve our own medical equipment and facilities. So facilities, obviously, our med bays will be better. We'll get more hit points back per day for all our soldiers, I assume. But the medical equipment, I wonder what that'll be, because we already fully heal people. So will it heal more stun? Will it give temporary hit points? Patches people up a bit better? Will it just be a lot lighter? Will it be a lot lighter to carry a med pack? Will it give us a medical grenade? Don't know. I haven't got past all this. I have no idea. I also want more damage against the Wraith. So I think I might do that. Oh, I want everything, though. I want all the things. Why do I want all the things? Also, the main base. I just realised, how much room do we have? 7 more living capacity, which is exactly how many we need here. It will take a few days for them to arrive. And it will be before the funding report anyway, so we're going to have to pay them the month's salary anyway. So I might... our research capacity is already 7. You get the adjacency bonus. So yeah, you have to have research capacity to be able to hire the scientists, which is a bit annoying. You should be able to hire them before there's capacity for them, really. But still, that's surprising. So you actually get the adjacency bonus before you finish the facility. But yeah, that's huge. That's actually massive to go from 5 to 7 on both of those straight away. Well, not straight away. They need to arrive first. But, you know, soon. Oh my god. Look at this. Look. Soviet Union is the one we need to do, right? Soviet Russia. Panic is really high. But every single one of these is heavily guarded. So they all cost more operational points. Every single pip. My god. And like all of the ones that are green are the ones we've already taken. That is so annoying. So yeah, these almost 200 just to grab any of these? I don't know whether it's better. Because the expense, I mean, it's really expensive to do that too. That'll only lower panic by 1. This will lower the, well, it'll be not +2, so I think that's, yeah, I think we need to knock them out before we take anything, so we're not going to get any bonuses out of them. But yeah, we need to do something about it. We really do. And actually, this isn't looking too hot either, because we have 1, which is -1 panic. That's doing +2 panic. So I don't know. And North America is looking pretty livid as well. I don't know how we deal with it. I really don't. I'm really worried. We need missions to start showing up in other places. Except I don't know how that's going to happen without sending out interceptors. So I almost feel like we should have had another base already, but there was no way we could have afforded one. Ah. So we've got to lower panic using operational points, which we don't have. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. But if we do get this one, we do get more operational points, which would let us afford more things, so maybe that's good. I just want to have a look, actually. If we reduce panic by how much? Only 12? That's not very much. You know, 12 every 3 days. That means we'd basically be doing it constantly. Although we couldn't afford it because it's so expensive. Oh, God. Is it always 95? No, daily increase. So, okay, it gets slightly cheaper every day. But barely. Okay, good. We have more people. I mean, they're working, right? Yeah, we're on 130% speed on these now. Cool. Doesn't say the speed here, though, which is odd, but all of this is sped up a fair bit. In fact, all these were 2 days, 14 hours, so we saved 10 days. 10 hours on every one of these projects, which is pretty good. Yeah, really not sure how to handle all this. Our engineers has got the basically the warden armor. Now they're going for the laser shotgun. So we could get this in a second. It would make research speed quicker as well. And that would help keep Africa from panicking, because they are still kind of panicking. In fact, everywhere is. Everywhere is above 50, because we haven't stopped anyone. We really just need the UFOs to center around Africa, so we can kill them all. And then they won't be destroying anything else. Look at him! Look at this happy little guy. Now we're actually seeing him close up. You can see he's more of a... the reason why he's able to do the sort of chameleon stuff is because clearly he's a cuttlefish. He's based on a cuttlefish, right? It's really cute. even a little point there makes like this look like its body and that looks like its head. You see what I mean? That's cool design. I really like that. Yeah, I didn't I don't know, that didn't dawn on me before, when we just saw that corpse. Didn't quite look like that. Anyway, your soldiers report wraiths to be particularly dangerous foes in combat, blessed with both deadly accuracy and remarkable chameleonic cloaking abilities. My testing suggests the captive is attentive and highly intelligent, and also possesses impressive physical attributes. These include superb vision, outstanding agility, and significantly faster reflexes than the average human, all of which likely contribute to their excellent marksmanship. Wraith physiology is relatively fragile compared to that of humans, but has been reinforced by the addition of subdermal armor around their organs. This makes these creatures deceptively robust and may imply our enemies consider them valuable. One suspects that wraiths developed in an amphibious habitat. Their bodies appear well adapted for swimming, while their delicate skin is sufficiently thin to permit underwater breathing. The bioluminescent nodules on either side of their head generate electricity and likely evolved to stun nearby prey in aquatic environments. These creatures seem capable of altering their skin pigmentation at will, granting them natural camouflage, yet this ability also forms the basis of their communication, which appears to involve a baffling combination of high-pitched whistles and dazzling colours. It's really cool. Being unable to converse with our captive is deeply frustrating. Commander, I imagine we could learn a great deal if we shared a common language. Alright, well... Start teaching them sign language, I guess. Now let's see. What next? Okay, I think now we do UFO hull plating. Let's see. I want to see if this will get us access to a new aircraft. Speaking of new aircraft, 4 days and we can get a second interceptor. Because the thing with getting more interceptors, combat, like air combat in this game, you can have up to 3 interceptors. Like in one squadron. So you can send 3 out to go and fight stuff. So we will be lacking a third here. I doubt we'll be able to fit in another hangar anywhere, unfortunately. Because we need storerooms here. Maybe we don't need 4 labs and 4 workshops. We could potentially do some research and construction of, like, you know, base upgrades and things. We could do that in a different base, potentially. So what we could do is have another defense battery here, right? And then another workshop here. We just have 3. We just have 3 workshops, and we have that way we can have 3 missile defense batteries, which I think would be preferable. Then if we just have these 2 training rooms, then we'll have a spare slot here. So if we just have the 3 labs, we'll have a double one for the hangar, which will be a little bit annoying in a way. Although actually, so radar arrays don't need adjacency. So I could put 2 down here, and I could put a hangar up here instead. That might work out better. That might work out better. So, if our base ever gets attacked and the missile batteries don't deal with it, well, laser batteries soon, if they don't deal with it, then your base is attacked, and the layout is the same as you've put out, right? But they'll attack through the access lift in your hangars. So we don't want to have our hangars really spread out. I don't think it'll matter too much if we do end up having 3 of these batteries. I think it'll probably destroy most stuff, but I don't know. I actually don't know, like how many batteries we need to guarantee the destruction of any UFO that shows up, which is why I'm going to err on the side of a lot. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see, but we'll get a second interceptor anyway. That'll be great. That'll be awesome to have a second one, because so the one thing I have seen in my test campaign that amazingly hasn't shown up yet, I think they might have been flying around to other places, but there are UFOs that I can't defeat in combat. I can auto-resolve it and that works, but I've not been able to fight them myself. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. And auto-resolve means that you're basically preparing them for the rest of the month. So having a couple of guys, we can destroy them quicker, we'll take less damage, hopefully not be dead, you know? Hopefully. And laser battery upgrade soon. Excellent. God, how do we stop the panic? I hate all the panic. And the fact that Latin America's doing that badly when we've almost filled it up is really sad. Oh, speaking of... oh, good, it's all changed. The dots have changed. So actually, I would like to get Africa more chill, but we can destroy more stuff around Africa that should help them out. We need to start trying to temper the Soviet attitude towards aliens. Alright, don't need to panic. You just need to shout at them. That's what you gotta do. You gotta shout, bloody aliens, get out of here. And we'll do that using our intelligence network. But more operations per day, that'll help. Getting 10 per day, you know, it's something. You know, whereas we're getting 90 every 10 days, we'll have 100. So it'll be an extra 10 every 10 days. Extra 30 points every month. Like, that's good, right? It's pretty good. It's like a third of another upgrade every month. And that's already lowering panic, so I mean, that's good. Good. Hangar's finished. Hangar's finished. Now we need to do even more engineering. Why do you have to build so many things? Alright, let's build another interceptor, shall we? It's the rest of our money, but the fact that we've been able to actually afford all this is kind of insane. I'm really surprised we've been able to. So we're going to have to do that. It's going to take 6 days and 15 hours to build, but that's pretty great. We do need more air weapons, but we need more elenium for that. We spent a lot of elenium. I'm not entirely sure what on. Stuff, I guess. You know, stuff and things. Oh, train strafed. Crap. Leave my trains alone. Okay. Laboratory's finished. Lab's finished. Do we have the living space? Don't know. Hire scientists. I don't have the money, do I? We can hire 2 more. Why can't I get 1 more? Insufficient funds. It's not telling me how much they cost. Oh, yeah, okay, there it is. It's actually on there. I was like, what is the limiting factor here? But yeah, the wages are actually really expensive now. So halving that would be amazing. It would save us 100k. Well, more than 100k. So if we do get that final one, if we do get this upgraded, that'd be great. But eliminating the infiltrator is going to cost a bit now. And there's no green dot, so it'll take a while. So maybe we can't do that yet. Yeah, I think maybe we just get whatever's cheapest so we can try and keep panic down everywhere. God, North America's angry. Okay, I'm going to send... Am I going to send Von Raptor over there? I'm worried something will show up here and it'll be a waste. But... And Angel 2 is being built, which we're going to need to name as well. Alright, well, home we go. Perfect. Now they're going to work on the Angel Interceptor, but it means we have the laser battery now. Well, in 2 days they'll be built. So we got the upgrade a lot quicker than I thought we would, which is nice. And fully refueled, so that didn't take long. So there wasn't a huge amount of damage over there. So maybe we scared them off. Maybe we scared them off. Okay, I can't believe we're halfway through the month and nothing has happened. It's so weird. Where are the missions? Where the hell are the missions? We got more scientists, which is great. Love that. Love more scientists. Can I sell anything? There's a little bit of junk. I could sell these guys now, so I will. Then research. Hi, scientists. Insufficient funds. Do they get more expensive? No, they just cost 50k each, don't they? My god. It's really going to help, though. There's been an abduction and a warship got strafed. Do I send someone out again? I think I have to. No, not you. Although funding's dropped for literally everything. Wow, our funding's going to be down by 500,000. 500,000 less funding because panic is over 50% everywhere. That's bad. Alright, let's just try. Okay, cool. We got new stuff built. Love to see it. Suspected infiltrators there. I mean, basically no fuel. Actually, 60%. Oh, but once it gets to 50, it'll say, Damn. Now, cattle abductions down there. So even Latin America is really panicked. Even with all of the things. I guess it's only going one down per day because it's putting it by 2. So putting it down by 3, up by 2, it's not really making much of a dent, is it? God. See, that's the thing. Once you get like a monopoly, you know? And by that I mean, yeah, once you fill up all of the tiles, yeah, you get the regional bonus, which is great, but also it doesn't allow a space for an infiltrator because it's so heavily weighted, the infiltrators. Where are the missions? Infiltrator detected. A potential supporter in North America region appears to have fallen under enemy control. So that just means there's another one, is there? There wasn't one before. And of course it's in the most expensive bit. Oh, actually, not that expensive to clear it out, though. Strangely. So we'll try and clear that out. Because we have to. Because we can't lose the 2 best spots. Yeah, so what I would recommend, right? So I wanted to be in Europe because, you know, I live there. So, you know, I wanted to make sure we had that part of the map covered with our base. But I would recommend you maybe build a base in, like, Cuba to cover North America. Or maybe, like, you could try and put it in, like, India or something, right? So you can cover some of all of these areas, but it just means it won't be as efficient to put in the next ones, right? Because really, you can cover the whole world in 3 bases. So that's kind of what you want to try and do, I think. But yeah, try and cover the USSR and, like, you know, Asia Pacific or the Americas. Try and do one of those. That's where most of the funding comes from. Now, let's see. Oh, we've got more scientists, which is awesome. 150% speed now, which is good. So it's been going up. It's been going up. We can put it a little higher too, eventually. But God, we need missions! Where are all the missions? So when I was in my test campaign, right, I got like 3 days in, and there was like 10 UFOs that I saw within that time. They were just all up in the skies around me. Mission! Mission! We've done this mission before in the first campaign we played a couple of years ago. That's amazing. This will be really fun. Oh, this will be really fun. I'm really looking forward to this now. Okay, good. Good news, Commander. It is good news. Hopefully, this will just blanketly get everyone to chill, because it'll be like a big bit of progress, right? So good news, Commander. Our organization has finally located the Cleaner headquarters. This gives us an opportunity to destroy the base and eliminate their leaders, putting a permanent end to all Cleaner operations. The target is a hardened military facility buried deep beneath the volcanic rock of Iceland. Oh, fun. I think that might actually be a bit of a reference to XENONAUTS 1. Because I think in XENONAUTS 1, I think the first sightings of the aliens, in the sort of like prologue of it, I think the first sightings were in Iceland. I think that was something. So I think they might have, yeah, I think they might have sort of, you know, continued that. I think. Constructed by the United States to serve as a clandestine nuclear silo, it was hurriedly abandoned in 1962 once the locals realized the true purpose of the research outpost. It is unclear when the base was reactivated. Operations Division have found no reports of activity in the area at all, which is concerning. Either the cleaners are somehow operating completely undetected by both Western and Soviet intelligence agencies, or the reports are so highly classified that our contacts cannot access them. The former seems improbable. The facility is situated in the middle of a frozen wasteland and must require large deliveries of fuel and other essential supplies every few weeks. Such activity is impossible to hide from satellites. We therefore have absolutely no idea what might be waiting for us inside the facility, Commander. The very real possibility that Western and Soviet governments are colluding to suppress information about its existence simply deepens the mystery. However, we have no choice but to proceed. The cleaners must be destroyed if we are to win this war. The mission site has been marked on the geoscape. I suggest you conduct the assault as soon as possible. That's really cool. If we lose, panic goes up. If we win, a bunch more money. Monthly. I mean, that's lovely and everything. But, you know, not going to lower panic? Really? Okay. Well, that's horrible. Okay, guys. Well, oh dear. All right. So Sean, my boy. Let's load you up. So we'll take Ari. We need someone with a shield, even if he has very, very low health. I mean, 48. It's going up. It's going up. So we got a load of equipment now, as you can see. So we're going to take Anthony and second bout of insanity. So we're going to give Anthony the laser, second bout of insanity, the mag shotgun, well, the accelerated shotgun. Very cool. Okay, I can only shoot 4 times, so a lot less. So that's a good point, actually. This does buff accuracy as well, right? Because it's a laser weapon. Laser weapons buff accuracy. So does that mean this is going to be loads more accurate? Because we get the bonus for the close range, and also we're going to have the accuracy of our guy buffed. It's 0.5 for every accuracy lower than 60, I think. So we'll basically have like 52, or like 51.5 accuracy instead of 41. So we'll be hitting them up, you know, much better, which is kind of cool. Was it below 60? I think it was below 60. I can't entirely remember. Anyway, let's give you a better rifle. Accelerated rifle. In fact, what was the... Okay, 20 and 20. So yeah, it's basically the same gun. It's basically the same gun. This is just obviously better armor penetration, a bit more damage. So that's cool. So you guys don't get those, I'm afraid. So we don't have a sniper, do we? We have 2 snipers. Who are we going to take this time? Let's take Bobo. Let's take Darth King Bobo. And, I mean, a sniper rifle in a bunker? like, might be a bit iffy. We'll take Mimir, and we're going to give Mimir the accelerated machine gun. So the problem is we still have 2 riflemen who are just riflemen, sadly. And yes, Sergeant Major Keldon Trash is getting the improved rifle. That's right, I'm being selfish. My couple name, Keldon Trash. My partner's couple name, namesake. My couple namesake. They're getting the better stuff, okay? Can't be helped. But, I mean, everyone's got so many grenades and stuff. It's pretty huge. The amount of stuff these guys can carry is bonkers. What I might do is give everybody protection from smoke inhalation. Or at least most people. I don't think we'll need as many demo charges in this one. -1 time unit penalty. Is that fine? Is that fine for Mimir? Just the -1? Probably not, right? Let's get rid of one of those stun gun cartridges. That's fine. I guess we can give you a stun gun cartridge. I have a feeling you're going to be using that a lot. Or, actually, hang on. Should we give you a mag? Should we just give you a mag pistol and we can rely on that instead? I think that's probably a good idea for King Bobo. Because, yeah, he's going to be a bit limited in using the sniper rifle, I think. Although saying that, maybe not. Just because, like, we're going to place him by a door, we're going to open the door, he's going to just bullseye someone, and then, you know, that'll be that, right? Oh yeah, and the mag rifles, the accelerator rifles, they use the same magazines as everything else. It's still just using the normal bullets, it's just the barrels are different. But yeah, we actually get the laser thingies here. Let's get another couple. Just in case. Just in case. Right, that's our only laser weapon, isn't it? Sure is. Alright, I'm feeling pretty confident. I think this will work out well. I think this will work out great. I think we've got a good team here, you know. I think this is a pretty reliable team. There was the other guy that we got along with... so, I mean, Oliver was terrifyingly effective. We could bring him along. I mean, really, like, my couple namesake is the worst one, though hell of a lot of medals helping prop up their stats. Anthony doesn't actually have the best stats in the world, but, like, yeah, the accuracy just doesn't really matter when you're in assault. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're all prepared. One thing I could do, so I want to check this. Because I couldn't bring one of these before. I think what you actually have to do, as daft as it is I think you need to put, like, a shotgun. You need to put, like... Yeah, here we go. Well, that's not going to work, because you can't put it there. So I think you need to do something like that, and then put the shotgun in the backpack, and then swap it. Like, I think that's how you bring additional shields, and then you just drop them on the floor. That's how you bring spare ones. They actually have to go in the, like, item slot. Which I think feels a bit stupid. I don't think we're going to bring a spare. Let's just not worry about it. It's just a bit silly. And also... What else can we bring? I could up their accuracy. Feels a bit pointless. What can I bring? Combat knife. No, I'm going to bring yet another smoke grenade. -1 time unit penalty is fine. We're going to throw a grenade in no time. The amount of equipment we bring to these things is ridiculous. Yeah, it's really mad. Ari really needs to get strength up too, you know. I mean, I guess it's quite good. It's just the shield weighs a ton. But having so few grenades is a bit of a bummer. Alright, guys, we're all set. Okay, this is the end of this episode. I know, no actual mission today. It's just been suspenseful as hell. But it's fine. We're doing 2 episodes a day. It won't be long until we jump into a new mission. And it's a base assault mission, which is cool. So, yay. And then we can go back to panicking on the world map, because I don't know how to stop the panic. I'm panicking. All of the regions are panicking. Everyone's panicking. It's horrible. Guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And if you want your name in the running, yeah, just any contribution, right? Links in the description so you can see how to do it. You know, even just $1 on PayPal, and I'll just throw your name in the, you know, in the running. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I can imagine it's really cool for the people who have got their names in this mission to you know, feel like they're in there, feel very invested. I'm certainly invested when Kelvin Trash is on the field. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.